Ryan Holiday, The Obstacle is the Way, the timeless art of turning trials into triumph. Welcome to the summary of The Obstacle is the Way, the timeless art of turning trials into triumph by Ryan Holiday. This book unlocks the hidden potential of obstacles to help us develop key skills in perception, action, and will. By following the example of extraordinary figures like John D. Rockefeller, Reuben "Hurricane" Carter, and Theodore Roosevelt, you will learn how to transform fear and adversity into opportunity, growth, and success. Prepare to sharpen your mind and build resilience using transformative perspectives such as Stoicism, focusing on what you can control and embracing discipline to tackle even the most daunting challenges.
Mastering Perception, Lessons from John D. Rockefeller. John D. Rockefeller, the oil baron, learned the art of perception during a market depression. As a young investor, he witnessed people abandoning finance careers during the panic of 1857, but instead of panicking, he saw it as a learning opportunity and leveraged the power of perception to see the crisis differently. He believed that the meaning you impose on events is all about perception and that it's up to you to decide whether a crisis is a disaster to run away from or an opportunity to observe and learn from. Rockefeller's logical and level-headed investment strategy made him one of the wealthiest men in the world, and he remained calm and confident even amid chaos. To be like him, focus on what you can control, remain objective, and stay in the present moment. Anyone can perceive opportunities and obstacles by using discipline, practice, and habit to deploy logic, objectivity, and reason. The power of perception. Reuben "Hurricane" Carter, a boxer accused and convicted of a triple homicide he didn't commit, chose to hold on to his power despite his situation. He refused to accept the system's perception of him as a criminal and instead chose to act like the innocent man he was. He refused to let the prison define him and used his time to study law, philosophy, and history. Ultimately, after 19 years in prison, his case was overturned, and he regained his freedom. Carter understood the power of perception, the ability to control our thoughts, choices, and reactions in any situation. In reality, events are neutral, but it's up to us to choose the story we tell ourselves. We possess this power, and it's up to us to decide how we perceive obstacles before us. The power of perspective. The book shares two stories, one from history and another from Hollywood, that reveal the importance of viewing situations from a positive perspective. In the first story, during the Peloponnesian War, Pericles helps his troops overcome their fear during an unexpected solar eclipse by reframing their perception of darkness. In the second story, George Clooney transforms his career by altering his perspective on auditions. The author stresses that perception is everything and the way we view situations determines our feelings and actions. By choosing an empowering perspective rather than a disempowering one, we can take control of our lives and achieve success. The power of perception. The key to effective action is recognizing the power you have in every situation and shifting your perspective to defang daunting situations. It's about stripping away emotion, subtracting meaning, and focusing solely on the steps necessary to achieve your goal. You don't have to be naively optimistic, but you should look at the situation rationally and logically. Take aim at your target, keep it in mind, but then focus all your energy on the necessary steps. Demosthenes, the greatest orator of ancient Athens, teaches us that developing a strategic vision and persisting with discipline is the key to achieving your goals. The power of process. Success is achieved through a process, one step at a time. This principle is exemplified in the story of Demosthenes who, in pursuing his inheritance, focused on the small steps to reach his ultimate goal. The process is about executing one task at a time with complete focus and then moving to the next. Disciplined and determined, Demosthenes' approach was successful. This concept is also echoed in Nick Saban's The Process, that emphasizes the importance of prioritizing the present over the future. Achieving great goals is not about innate talent or luck, but about completing small tasks along the way. So, instead of focusing on the end goal, trust the process, take small steps, and execute them perfectly. Success will follow. Overcoming obstacles. The book reminds us that not all obstacles can be overcome, and even if you do your best, sometimes things won't go your way. It's important to remember that trying and persistence are crucial, and if you can't overcome a particular obstacle, use it as an opportunity to reinforce other skills or qualities in yourself. Action implies risk, and being prepared for whatever happens can help you move on instead of being afraid or daunted. This way, there are no failures, only lessons. The power of will. The concept of true will goes beyond force and involves acceptance. Stoic philosophers focused their will on controlling their minds, understanding what they can and cannot control. To be prepared for life's challenges, people can build an inner citadel that requires effort and hard work, like building physical strength. Roosevelt's battle with asthma shows that disadvantages can be overcome, and abilities are not always innate. To be strong when adversity comes, one must cultivate resilience and build a strong inner citadel. The art of perseverance. Odysseus, the hero of Homer's epic poem, The Odyssey, finally sets sail for home after fighting in Troy for 10 years. However, he faces 10 more years of obstacles on his journey home, including being held prisoner, facing numerous temptations, losing all his men, encountering dangerous whirlpools, and fighting off a cyclops and a six-headed monster. Despite the gods throwing various challenges at him, Odysseus kept striving until he finally reached Ithaca and was reunited with his family. His success can be attributed to perseverance, which is different from persistence. Persistence is about throwing everything at a single obstacle, while perseverance is about having the endurance to overcome all obstacles. Life is a series of obstacles, and it's up to you to decide whether to keep trying or tap out. Therefore, stand firm, overcome your obstacles, and keep persevering. Embracing death to live life. Death is inevitable and out of our control, but thinking about it can give us renewed purpose and urgency. We should focus on the things we can control and use death to put other obstacles into perspective. By embracing obstacles and continuing to overcome them, we become better and find better opportunities. Obstacles are not to be feared, they are to be embraced.
By the end of this summary, you have explored the essential lessons from The Obstacle is the Way, including refining our perception, taking effective action, and harnessing the power of will. With these pillars in mind, you can transform the obstacles you face into opportunities for growth and success. Embrace obstacles as an essential part of the path to triumph, working with discipline towards your goals, and adopting a mindset of perseverance to overcome life's challenges. Remember that persistence may help you deal with single problems, but it's perseverance that will guide you through life's many twists and turns. Now, armed with the wisdom of great figures and the transformative perspectives shared within these pages, you have the tools to face any challenge that lies ahead.